Welcome back, y'all. Missed y'all so much. I went on a junkyard adventure. Let's see if we can find some more parts. The rear band, I wanted to try to start the black engine that's out of the Element. I wanted to try to start that, and I wanted to start it today, but unfortunately I don't have a starter. Now I did go ahead and order one, and it should be here tomorrow. If it wasn't so hard to pull the starter off, I probably have one right now. Yeah, they're hard to pull off. So it's like, no. No sirree Bob. If it wasn't hard, then definitely yes, I would. Why am I not in focus? Auto focus on? Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, it's on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if it wasn't so hard, I would just go ahead and pull it right out the Element and try to get this started. And then you guys asking, well, how the hell you gonna do that? I mean, you don't have all the rest. Yes, I did. I picked up everything else I needed. So I picked up a lot of parts that doesn't. Yeah, all this stuff pertains. It's pretty much all this. Well, let me break it down. So that engine, the one I wanted to sell, I picked up the intake and I already have an exhaust. And then, because I was going to try to just build that out more, just because I had this part here, I had these coils. I just needed the main intake. I needed another one anyway, the throttle body, because that one, some of the sensors are broken off. So I picked up all of that. And then I have this wire harness, where this is the charging part, where the starter and alternator. I have a fuel rail that could go on that. And then I have a full K24 wire harness with ECU, with the key and immobilizer. I just got to figure out how to wire all that together. The yellow box, I do have a fuel pump. Those are some of the gaskets that's for that one. And the headers are over there, I believe, for that one. Yes, for that one. The header's over there. But with the K24s, you have to have the transmission on it in order to start it. If it's an automatic. If it's a manual, you can just put the flywheel on it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't know if I want to just go ahead and just grab a K24 flywheel from the junkyard and try it that way, or just throw the transmission back on. So in order for me to start it, well, I'm not going to be able to start it today, so it'll probably be a two-part video. In order for me to start it, you know, immediately or the next day, I would just have to put that transmission back on, because I can't go all the way down to the junkyard in the afternoon, because they close at 5 and I don't get off of work till 4:30, so there's no way I can make that. So I would have to go all the way to the next weekend in order to get down to the junkyard. But I think it's going to be easier for me to just throw the transmission back on. It's not, I don't have a problem with it. Also, I want to take this engine off, this rail, put the bigger wheels on it, and put this engine on that rail, because this one is the one I'm going to sell. So I'm going to put it on this wooden cart or whatever it is and strap it down so I don't have to mess with it. But I have to get it all plastic covered up and stuff, so nothing to get in it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I have nothing else going on besides that. I did have something else I wanted to do, and all the cars that I have, I probably wouldn't want to do it too. Let me show you what it is. All right, so I had picked up this is a LED fiber optic light, a thing that goes in the roof. Yeah, the only car I'll probably put this in is the Element, because I don't want to tear up anything else I have. I mean, I probably would put it in my truck, but I don't want it in there. I'll do it in an Element. I think it'll be fun. That's something we may jump onto, and I may just cut it off this video. I have no idea. So be right back. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get the engine hoist, and I want to take off. I want to take off the K20, because I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and fully pull it together, as in it just needs the oil pump and splash shield, whatever you call it, and put the oil pan on it. So I want to go ahead and do that. I believe a K24 oil pan should work. It should work, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot and put it on there and see. I know the intakes are different for sure. The K20 intake manifold is different. So yeah, let's do that. I want to knock that out real quick, and then put that engine back on there, and then we're going to take off the blue one and put it on the wooden stand, and I'm gonna put that black one on that stand once I weld the wheels on and get the transmission on it. So I think that's what we're gonna do, but let's break this down real quick. Get this joker down and together. All right, so I had lost audio here. What I was explaining about the oil pump change is totally different. The K20 and the K24 are different. The numbers are almost the same. One says P&A and one says PCX. And the one I needed was a PCX. And they sent me a P&A, which won't work. So I just went ahead and decided to just put the engine back together somewhat without any sealant, so I can have everything in its location, and I guess jack it back up and throw it back on the cart, and that's it for the K20. All right, so I lost audio. I think I probably talked over it. I don't know if I even deleted it, but I lost audio when I had the truck on the back of my truck here. I lost audio. The reason being, the little audio thing that clips on to the side of me, I must have turned it off. Sorry. But anyway, I got the rack done with the other wheels on, and I put an extra bar there just in case it's a little back heavy on the transmission. And I might put a brace there or something. I'm not sure. But the next thing I need to do is pick this engine up and put it on the cradle. So let me grab that real quick, and then we're gonna put the blue engine on the wood pallet. All right, so now we have all the engine stuff situated. I got the blue one on the pallet with the bag on it strapped down. I have the K20 over there all wrapped up until we get I'm just gonna go ahead and order, probably not right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and order the whole timing chain assembly so I can have it 100%, because that one chain that I ordered, it was 100% wrong. It was a PNC or P&A instead of PCX on the oil pump timing chain. So we're gonna leave it at that. Sorry. What I'm gonna do, I kind of find it a little fun, but you guys probably don't, is I wanna put the transmission, the transmission on to the engine. Now I went on ahead and cleaned it up. That's why it's like a little wet right there. Went on ahead and knocked some of the dirt and dust off of it. And so what I'm gonna do next is put the flex plate on, and then lift the transmission up there. I'm gonna use I put the engine hoist up, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it back out so I can put this transmission up there. I'm not lifting it, and no way. I could lift it, but I don't want to. All right, so got my flex plate and all my bolts here. It's one way. I'm gonna go ahead and put a tad bit of Loctite on. All right, so we got the transmission on. It's all bolted up. Like I said, it's still intake, which is the front of the car. Let's just say this is the front of the car. It is front heavy. So if you look at it from this angle, you can see it's more on this side. It's leaning to this side just a tad bit. I should have had those the leg for the wheels a little bit wider. But as long as I don't try to push it all, you know, hard or crazy, it's fine. It'll stay like that until I can brace it up just a tad bit different. So we could I probably put just more wheels on it. I'll probably just go from the center, put a bar across with the wheels, probably 2 more wheels. That'll help it stabilize it and add some strength to the center, because I think it's bowing like that because of the amount of weight. Those pieces of steel, I don't think is strong enough to hold that engine if I was to leave it like that. Otherwise, it's fine. So next thing I want to do, let's go ahead and put the injectors on and wire up the wire harness, and also change out the throttle body, because this one right here, let me show you. The TPS on here is broken. And I mean, they have a kit where you could drill these out and put screws, but I have a whole nother throttle body over there. So I'm just gonna pull this one off and put that throttle body from the other intake on there, and just go like that. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Let's do that. So the first thing, let's get the fuel rail on, and maybe throw on the wire harness. All right, so the next thing I want to remove is the throttle. right, sorry guys, no outro. Mic fell again. So please come like, subscribe. Until then, I see you guys later.